Okay, folks, today we're talking about section 5.3, angles of triangles, and the essential question asks, how can I find the missing angle measure of a triangle? So we've worked on finding just a missing angle based on numerical values being given to us, but then today we're going to work a little bit more with the algebra of it. Okay, so I'll give you a triangle here. I'm going to tell you that this angle here is 9x degrees. This angle down here is 7x degrees, and this angle down here is up here is 2x degrees or whatever. Okay, so I know that there's 180 degrees inside of a triangle, so I can say 2x plus 7x plus 9x equals 180. Now I just need to solve this equation according to my equation rules from earlier on this year. 2x, 7x, and 9x is 18x. Equals 180. We divide by 18 on both sides, and x equals 10. So I'm going to plug 10 back in. So this turns into 9 times 10. So that's 90 degrees. This turns into 7 times 10, which is 70 degrees, and this is 2 times 10, which is 20 degrees. Okay? That's how we can see it algebraically. They may tell me something like triangle ABC has a ratio of 1 to 4 to 7, and then may ask, what are the angle measures? This is no different than the previous example. I just got to draw a triangle. Doesn't matter how it looks. And I'm going to place in each corner these numbers with an x attached to it. 1x, 4x, 7x. And then just set up the same type of equation we just did on the previous problem. 1x plus 4x plus 7x equals 180. Combine my like terms to give myself 12x equals 180. Divide by 12 on both sides, and x equals 15. Plug it back in, 1 times 15, so this angle is 15 degrees. 4 times 15, that angle is 60 degrees. 7 times 15, this angle is 105 degrees. So that's another way I can see my my angles inside algebraically. All right. We can then see some exterior angles created. All right, something like this. So they may say this angle right here is 120 degrees. This angle right here is 78 degrees. And they may ask you to find x and y. When I look at this information, I know that this is a straight line right here. I can kind of ignore everything else. Straight line. So that tells me these two are supplementary. So I know angle y plus this angle should equal 180. So 60 plus 120 gives me 180. Then I know I have a triangle in here, and I can ignore this outside angle. And I can say x plus 60 plus 78 equals 180. 78 plus 60 is 138. 180 minus 38 will give me this angle, which would be 42 degrees. Now I can use that information, or I can use something called remote interior angle rules. And what that tells me is, if I draw this little diagram for you, if I have this exterior angle, we'll call it angle 3. I got angles 1 and 2 inside. The measure of angle 3 equals the sum of angle 1 and angle 2. So the two non-adjacent interior angles, if you add them up, it will equal this exterior angle over here. Okay? So if I draw in this, and say, all right, this is X, this is 112, and this guy over here is 32. I can use this idea because these two angles are not adjacent to that. So this plus this should equal that. So what number plus 32 equals 112? That would be 80. Now, could I have gone through my idea of supplementary and figured out that angle and figured out the other one? Yeah, that would have worked there. But that doesn't work if I give you something very large and algebraic. I would have to use my idea of remote interior if I give something like 3x plus 5 as my exterior angle here, 2x plus 3 up here, and 57 degrees over here. I can't use the idea of supplementary here because this is not a specific number, so I can't give a specific number here. I have to use the idea that 3x plus 5 equals the sum of these two non-adjacent interior angles, 2x plus 3 plus 57. So I'd go through my work here to solve this equation, combine like terms on the right side, so I'm left with 3x plus 5 equals 2x plus 60. Then I personally would subtract 2x from both sides and be left with x plus 5 equal, now you can say x plus 5 equals 60. Then subtract 5 from both sides. And x would equal 55. And then I'd plug 55 back into these expressions, and that would give me their angle measures. All right? Let me know if you got any questions.